7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Shannon. Officials in Westchester County are demanding a children's treatment center be shut down after hundreds of police calls about dangerous conditions there. Authorities say Mount Pleasant police responded to nearly 460 calls at the JCCA's Westchester campus. Many of those calls were for missing persons, but others for assaults, vandalism, and violent fights. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo live in Pleasantville with more. Anthony.
Well, David, this treatment center, as you can see, is smack dab in the middle of a residential neighborhood. So, of course, you have a delicate balance. How do you provide much-needed services to these emotionally troubled children while also making sure there is no threat to public safety? And that's where the center is running into a problem.
They said they had the services for her. So I put her there, and that was the worst thing I could have ever done. Because
Michelle Ivanella says her 15-year-old daughter, Destiny, was attacked by other residents and hit over the head with a frying pan at JCCA's Westchester campus last month. Was there a staff member present, and what did they do, if anything?
They just watched because she was the only staff, so she just watched it. And then she called safety. She did not do anything.
Destiny describing the incident by phone. JCCA says staff at its treatment center for emotionally troubled children is not legally allowed to intervene without security. This kind of violence prompting Mount Pleasant police and town officials to call for the closing of the center today.
It's reaching such a point now that we're fearful that something really serious is going to happen there.
In just the first half of this year, police say they've received 459 calls related to the center, 248 for missing persons, 24 assaults, and 13 violent altercations.
This failure represents a tremendous burden on our emergency services.
Town officials claim JCCA has failed to up its security to address these issues, but a staff member speaking anonymously disputes that.
Well, I feel safe because of the security, the amount of security that they have inside the facility.
But it's the crime now spilling out and into the surrounding community that has police even more concerned. JCCA is licensed as a residential treatment center. It operates an open campus model. Residents come and go as they please.
The government is responsible for creating and supporting models of care that are safe and productive for these young people, and New York is currently not offering that.
JCCA's CEO says for a year now he's been asking the state for a better model to deal with a small portion of